Plaintiff Yvette Lipscomb is suing her cousin, Yvonne Lipscomb, for the value of a child support check and emotional distress. Yvette says the defendant received a check that was made out to her, then illegally cashed it. But Yvonne says the check was mailed to her and she even tried to send it back, but the government sent it to her again, so she saw no reason not to cash it.
Yvette Lipscomb is suing Yvonne Lipscomb for the value of a child support check and emotional distress. And the two of you are cousins, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, Yvette, talk to me.
Well, Judge, I'm here today to let you know I'm hurt by this. Yvonne is my cousin by marriage. Her father and my stepfather were brothers. We grew up in the projects a little while back. You know, our families went their separate ways.
Where are you from, hon?
I'm from Buffalo.
Buffalo?
Yes. And
I went to school in Buffalo.
Really?
I like Buffalo.
Right. Well, we went our separate ways, but I thought we were closer. I thought, you know, that we didn't have any problems with each other, that we were good. We had a good relationship. That's why I'm so shocked to find out that she cashed my child support check. You know, I don't want no drama in my life. I got enough drama in my life. I done had enough drama in my life. I have 4 children now. My son, whose check this really belonged to, he was 25 when she cashed this check and he was still in college. I have 2 children in college. I've been putting them kids through school, you know, trying to, you know, struggle and taking care of myself. You know, finding out in August that she cashed this check has really devastated me. You know, my little sister.
How did you find out she cashed
my
the
youngest
check?
sister.
Hang on a second.
My youngest sister called me and she said that, Yvette, did you know that Yvonne received a child support check of yours? And I was like, how did she get my child support check? You know, so I called my oldest sister, who's here today. This is my oldest sister, Jeanine. And she called Yvonne on the phone, and Yvonne confirmed it, that she cashed my check.
Took a check. How much is this check?
$3,900.
$3,900?
$3,900.
And this is a child support check?
Child support check.
From whom?
From the Department of Social Service.
Why is child support sending you $3,900?
It was back money. It was money that was owed.
So you think, and I you know, I'm trying to understand this, so just bear with me. Mm-hmm. So you think that your son's father just said, okay, here's $3,900?
Nope, that's not how it happened.
How'd it happen?
What happened was they took it from his wife's taxes, all the money that he owed, and it was back money.
Okay, good. All right. Yvonne, talk to me.
I went to my post office box. I walk to my post office box all the time to get my mail. I have a personal post office box that me and my son checks come there to my post office box.
Checks from where, Yvonne?
Social Security. I'm on disability because injured back. I've been working for 10 years. It ain't like I go and still go around stealing checks, Your Honor. I didn't even know her name was Lipscomb. You see now on the piece of paper, it's Yvette something. It don't even have Lipscomb on there. So how did I know it was Lipscomb? I get my
Wait a minute. Your father and her husband's father are brothers.
Not her father, Your Honor. Not her father. Her father and my father are brothers.
In my mind, that means you're first cousins.
Yes.
You telling me you don't know her name?
I know Yvette. It wasn't Lipscomb, Your Honor. When her father married.
Yvonne, how do you not know your first cousin's name?
Your Honor, like I said, her father is my father's brother. Okay, when her father married her mother, we didn't go to the funeral. I mean, we didn't go to the we didn't go. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor. We didn't know that they got married, Your Honor. We didn't know that they got married, her father and her mother. We didn't go to the wedding.
Is your maiden name Lipscomb?
My original name is Lipscomb.
No, don't dance. Your maiden name is Lipscomb. You grew up Yvette Lipscomb.
Exactly.
Because you both have fathers whose last name is Lipscomb.
Not her father, Your Honor. It's her father, Your Honor.
This is my stepsister. Her father and my mother got married, and I was adopted. I was adopted when I was 5 years old.
You're pointing at her.
I was adopted when I was 5 years old.
We are first cousins, Your Honor.
You're first cousin.
Yes. So when her father married her mother, we didn't know anything about it.
Got it.
So that's why I didn't know she was Lipscomb. I had this post office box for 13 years. Me and my son checks been coming here for so long. It's a personal post office
your box.
Your Honor. This is my box.
Okay.
And
So get to the $3,900 check, Yvonne.
Nobody mail ever came to my post office box but me and my son. So why wouldn't I think it was my mail?
Well, you're not suggesting that social services sent your check to her box thinking that it was your box. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, I don't even know where
You don't have to
Yvette
answer that.
stay
Just
at.
keep-
I don't know where Yvette stay at. I didn't
you're
even know
too
she was
defensive
using
on
the
me.
name of Lipscomb. So why wouldn't I think it's my box? My box is a personal box.
We
Your Honor.
already know it's your box.
I had it for 13 years.
Okay, checks
I had
come
it
for
for
you and your
13
son.
years,
We've
yeah.
been around that block. Now, here's the question. Yvonne,
Yes.
when checks come to the box for you and your son, do they ever come in the amount of $3,900?
No, Your Honor, but I was getting child support too. And in 2005,
Stop. Like, give me an example. How much are the checks that come to the box?
I had a check that came to my box for, well, I had a SSI check come from my box for $10,000,
For
which
what?
is my son's back money. I had a check come to my box for $3,500.
In child support?
Not
From
child,
social services?
not child support. Yeah, and I had back child support checks also come to my
You've
post
got
office
social
box.
security checks coming in.
And child support, Your
Okay,
Honor.
so you've got social security, child support coming to your box that you've had for 13 years.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you get a payment of 10 grand or 3,500, but normally your monthly SSI check is what?
7.
7? When did you get this check for 3,900?
2005 when I was getting child support, Your Honor. It's
2005?
been 3 years, yes.
This is from 2005?
Yes, Your
Yes,
Honor.
it is. I just found out in August that she cashed this check. I called my son's father, devastated about the fact that she cashed this check. I'm telling my son's father, "You're a deadbeat. You're a deadbeat. You ain't paid this money. Ricky's in college. I need this money." He said, "I did pay the money. He said the government took his wife's taxes." And I'm saying, "No, you didn't." When I found out that she cashed this check, she told my sisters, 2 of my sisters, that she cashed this check. And it came in Yvette Lipscomb, not Yvonne Lipscomb. It came to Yvette
Whose name was
Lipscomb.
the check in, Yvonne?
Yeah, and it was in Yvette Lipscomb. But when I sent the check back, Your Honor, the check, a week later, I went back to my post office box. It came right back to my post office box.
Really?
It honestly did, Your Honor. I'm
Really?
telling you the honest to God truth.
Okay.
It came back to my post office.
Funny, I'm sorry.
Yvonne, who'd you send the check back to?
I gave it to the lady in the front of the post office because, like I say, I have a post office box, and then I
We
send
know
it back.
you have a box.
I send it back.
Yvonne, so you get this check.
Yes, ma'am.
You look at it.
Yes, Your Honor.
You think about it.
Your Honor, Your Honor,
Yeah.
I swear that it was back in my post office box
Got
a
it.
week
Okay,
later.
step up to the plate here.
Your Honor, I just don't go steal
I
people's
know,
checks
but
because
they came to you. It's hard to say no, isn't it? All right, your name, please.
Hi, my name is Darlene Wallace.
All right, you're Darlene. You're not listening.
Yes, I am a Lipscomb.
I know you are, but at least you go by a different name now. Okay, talk to me. What do you have to add here?
Well, I just added that I have to add that she did say that she did cash the check that belongs to Yvette. I told Yvonne that was wrong, that she did cash the check. She could have probably brought it to one of us, but Yvonne said she didn't know it was Yvette's check. So it came to her post office box, just like she's saying to me. She's basically told me she gave the check back to the lady at the box. It came back, then she wandered off with the check, and that was basically it.
Thank you.
That was the
Sit down. Now,
thank you, Your Honor.
Yvette,
Yes.
you call your ex, and you say what to him?
I said, I'm calling to apologize to you because I just found out that my cousin cashed the check. He said, I told you. Yvonne said, she don't understand that this has destroyed, it's making our family is already chaotic. She doesn't understand that she's taking food out of my kid's mouth. I had to work. I've been working hard, taking care of my children. I don't appreciate her taking this. I don't care about none of this. All I want is my money back. We can work on being cousins or not being cousins later. Okay. If she doesn't want to be my cousin,
Yvonne,
that's fine.
last chance.
Yeah, like I said, I had this post op box for 13 years.
Here, I wanted to show you my name.
Yeah, may I say something, please?
Yes, it's your turn.
And it has my name on it.
Go ahead,
Your Honor,
Yvonne.
like I said, I didn't even know her. She was using the name of Lipscomb.
Okay, now, the court has in its hands a certified transcript of birth. It indicates that the mother of this child who was born is Yvette Danielle Lipscomb. It is certified. It has a seal on it, and it's the State of New York Department of Health. And the baby is Ricky Eugene Austin, and mama is Yvette Danielle Lipscomb. Here's the issue. The issue is whether or not the defendant is liable to the plaintiff for a $3,900 check that came to the defendant's box that she's had for 13 years. The defendant says that she took this check, not really surprised at the amount since she had gotten other checks for herself and for her son because she's on Social Security disability, and she got child support checks there. And so she wasn't surprised at the amount of $3,900. The plaintiff says that she only recently found out that this check for $3,900 was cashed by the defendant. The defendant protests a bit too much. And there was that line from Shakespeare, I think thou doth protest too much, which is a smart thing to do because at the end of the day, Yvonne, you could be prosecuted. I don't believe that you took the check to the woman at the counter. Yvette has made out a very sad case because what this has done is it has jeopardized her, not only her relationship with her ex and caused her to have bad feelings for him, but look, we're all women here. We work, we take care of our kids, try to give them a good life. You do the best you can to make ends meet. And she had some big ends that you were tying up. The law in New York is very clear that a lawsuit for an intentional tort would be 1 year from the date of discovery. Now, the defendant or the plaintiff has just recently found out about it, and the issue is, should the plaintiff have known long before today that this $3,900 check was missing? And therefore, is she partly responsible and therefore not entitled to get any money because at the time that this money came in, she wasn't making any noise about it? I think she did make the noise. And I think you did jeopardize a relationship between her ex and her son, and you took money out, and that she really had no way of knowing that it was you who got the check. You're a lucky lady, because if I were the district attorney in Erie County, I would prosecute you for grand larceny. Verdict for the plaintiff, $3,900. So ordered.